Hello. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I've come to Blytheborough in Suffolk. Now that's Blytheborough Church up there. Now, I used to come up here for my summer holidays and, you know, school holidays, and stay with family up here. It's just a tiny little village in Suffolk, and we used to spend our days down here. A couple of kids used to walk for a cutway down here onto this shore, and there used to be a little old boat that nobody ever really owned, and we used to take it out and do crabbing and stuff on there. But I've only come up here visiting the camper van to sort of like relive my childhood memories. One of my favourite memories. And I'm surprised to see on the beach loads of pottery, and it's quite old, some of it. Now, this was originally a Saxon settlement, but that's not that old. There's some gold leaf on that. So yeah, it's a bit of a double bonus. Nice bit of panned. I'll have to take that home because Jackie will want that. Yeah, what a lovely spot with a double bonus. This marmalade jar there. See? Loads of glass. More marmalade jar or jam jar. So I'm actually going to have a bit of a mudlarking sesh down there. Unexpected bonus. Right, let's see what we can find. Right, as soon as I turn the camera off then, look. Got some blue and white. Some more blue and white. I'm pretty sure that's the neck of a Cob Bowl. There. How interesting. Ah, let's keep looking. There's a wreck of a boat there. And it looks very familiar. I'm wondering if that's the one we used to take out over 40 years ago. Wouldn't that be something? Quite a bit of a mixed bag of glass down here. That's a jar. Nick, there's a bit of cobalt blue. Oh no, that's actually China blue. Pretty sure that's a sauce bottle. No idea what that is. But there's just loads of it. Who would have thought it on a little tiny village beach like this? There's a bottleneck there of some sort. Oh, that's another nice piece of blue and white there. Is that blue and white? I think so, but it's lost its pattern. How surprising though. I wasn't expecting this. It's a bit of an old... Oh, that one's a screw top. Oh, you can see it all in there, look. There's a bottle there. Broken bottle there. Oh, what's that? God, I might need to find myself a digging stick. If I'd have known this was here, I would have bought my scraping tool. Right, let's get that bit of out. It looks like a massive bit of blue and white, and there's possibly a bottle in there as well. Rake underneath with the stick. I'm not really digging. And we've got a nice little jar. A milk glass jar. Mustero, it looks like. That's a nice little find. Bit of a Cob bottle here with the beginnings of the word I think is Manchester. Jar lid, nice bit of blue and white pottery. Bit of plates, saw that one earlier on, but there's loads of stuff in there. I don't know if you can see under there. See it all there? I'm not going to dig it out because this is a nature reserve. So I'm just going to carry on seeing what's on the beach. That looks like part of an old belt buckle. There's a copper plate on the front, did have some detail there. Steel on the back. Some more marmalade or jam jar. Makes me wonder what's out there in the mud. It's quite sinky mud though, so bits of glass and bottle everywhere. Bit of a jar, more jam jar and that. Very stinky mud here because he bits of plate in there. Be interesting to come back down here when the tide's low, because I know the river goes out quite a bit. So, hoping to find some whole stuff. But it is a little bonus. I didn't expect none of this to happen. Yeah, it's all just lots and lots of glass in that. Oops, getting a bit sinky there. There's an old bottleneck. Jar. I wonder how far this dump bit goes. I can have a walk around there and see that it goes that way as well. Have a look in the bank over there. I can see a big piece of brown pot there. That looks older. It's terracotta. I am doing a little bit of digging here because can you see that? There's a whole, it looks whole, jam jar there. A jam pot, and I don't have one of them. And it looks like there's a whole bottle under it, possibly, as well. Some nice bits of crockery coming out. Like I say, I don't want to do too much here because it looks like there's another bottle there as well. Because it is a nature reserve, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that. But if it is, I don't want to mess it up. So they're quite wedged in there. It looks like there's another bottle there as well. Sadly, he's broken. That would have been a nice little bowl. But this one looks whole. So I'll try and get that out in one piece. It's got a really long neck on it. And it is whole. Look at that. What a lovely little bowl. Nice colour too. No writing on it. We'll take that one. I'm going to take that jar. Let's see if we can get this jam pot out in one piece. That would be great because I haven't found a whole one of them. Of those. Looks like there's a plate or a dish under there as well, but it's broken. Let's try and clear some debris around it. It does feel like it's whole. Yes, it is. Look at that. That's amazing. Something metal in there. There's an old can of something in there. Still got the contents in. Wondering, should we open it up and see if it's still edible? What a brilliant little spot. See something else white and ceramic under there as well. So I might investigate that in a minute. Right, let's see if I can wash these off and have a good look. Right, I've given them a clean off. Sadly the jam pot is broken. There's a few cracks, one big crack going from right around there to there. And it says, not genuine unless bearing WP Hartley's label. So it's a Hartley's jam or marmalade. But I've taken it. Lovely little bowl. No writing on it, sadly. We'll take that as well. And then this little jar actually says Musterole, Musterole, England. I'll have to look that one up. I'll probably go and take them to the van, and then I'm going to show you around the church and tell you a bit about this place, because there's actually quite a lot of ancient history to it. This is the supposed burial of a Saxon king as well, who they think the grave was up in the Rectory gardens next to the church, and they actually had Time Team up here do a dig looking for clues. But they know there's the ruins of a Saxon church just up there, but they couldn't prove whether it was the burial place of the Saxon king. I forget the name of him now. Yeah, I'll show you around up there and show you around the church, and then I might come down and do a little bit more searching around here. There's still stuff in there, but I'm not going to dig around too much. I'll leave it. I just had a quick video call with Jackie to show her what's appearing, and she wants to come up here, so maybe we'll leave it a while and see what erosion takes effect. But even under this boat, there's just glass and bottle bits everywhere. So as far as I can make out, it goes from that corner all the way around to here. So without looking, I expect there's stuff in this bank as well. Oh, those flowers smell beautiful. There's an old carrier bag, but it pretty much spreads around to here, so I'm guessing this whole little bay was the dump, the village dump. Wouldn't be able to shift that boat out and have a look. Yeah, how interesting. I just had another little look and found this neck of this little paste jar poking out, so I scraped that out. That's a hole. Give that a wash. Very smelly water. It's a tidal salt river. Yeah, that's a nice little paste jar. No writing on it. I'll take that because I like them. There's a nice shape to it. And tomorrow I'm off to a place where there will be tons of stuff like this. Again, it'll be on the shoreline, and it's an old bottle dump that's been eroded by the sea, and there we will find plenty of whole pieces, which is good because where we are on the south coast, there's not many where whole pieces come up. I'm kind of pleased about that. I'll clean that properly when it's at home, but yeah, that's a nice little paste jar. That's coming home. That old shipwreck down there. You can actually see the whole carcass of the boat. That's old. Looks like there was an old pier or something here. The river goes out to sea that way and heads off towards Southwold. So much more history than you think round here. Just to go back, all these wetlands were foraging grounds for the Saxons, who actually loved wetlands. The little cutway goes up here to the church. And to my left is the rectory where they excavated, looking for, I think it's to my left. Yeah. The rectory where they excavated the old Saxon church looking for the burial site of the king, which they never found any evidence of. Yeah, let's go and have a look at the church. Here we are at the church. It's very big for a village church, it's almost cathedral sized. And there's a sign saying Blytheborough. This is the Rectory. And you've got the gardens over there, hedges, and the wooded area beyond. The land all belongs to this Rectory, is where the time team dug it up. There's still all the pillars from the walls of the old Saxon church still standing. And somewhere along this road there's an old well, which is they're aged back to Saxon times as well. Well, let's see if we can visit the church. Church. Beautiful place, beautiful village, beautiful surroundings. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video. It's just a on the spur one because I wasn't expecting there to be any mudlarking finds down there. So that was good. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Let me know. Consider subscribing. And I'll see you on the next video, which should be a good one because I'm off to that place where there's plenty to be found. See you on the next video. Mudlarking. I'm walking back now to where the van's parked. The van's down there. And this path is actually part of an old light railway. And that is the engine shed, I believe. And if you look down in the path, it's just littered with bits of tile, brick and crockery and pottery. Look, yeah, down there, there's some red pottery there, and especially when you get into this old car park, there's brick rubble and pottery everywhere. So I think they originally knocked the old station house down flat into this car park. It's just full of crockery, look, and tiles and stuff. And what they've started to do is excavate the old engine house, the old station house, which I'll just show you quickly over here. I always find excavations quite interesting. But that's the old station house, and there's a bit on the billboard about it. This is the site of the main booking office building at Blytheborough Station, built in 1879. It survived closure of the railway in 1929 to be demolished during World War II. And there's a plan of the original building. Interesting.